dudes, this is what we like to see. I come in here, I was going to do a quick video and maybe make a vlog out of it about bear baiting mistakes. This bait I moved similar to the other one that I did the vlog on back at the beginning of the baiting season. This one was probably about 75 yards to the the southwest. But over the years, I've been baiting it for years. Over the years, the timber in there has matured to the point where you could see quite a ways down through. And what I found was the younger bears would come in if they, felt the pressure of bigger bears coming to the bait. They'd want to get in there before those big bears showed up. But what I found was happening was those big bears wouldn't come in when I was there. One, that timber was so open off to the back side that a mature bear in daylight isn't going to want to walk through that. And given the way the thermals and the predominant wind went, the thickest cover, other than to my north and northwest, was right off my left shoulder. I tried putting the ground blind in there for a few years, see if that would kind of contain my scent a little bit, eliminate them seeing me move, which it did work. You'll see a video that, if I haven't posted it already by the time I put this up, from 2018. I passed on a really good bear on this property. But what the bigger bears were doing was they were coming into that thick stuff right off from my shoulder. I mean, you're talking yards, and before they'd come into the bait. So, I figured it was easy for them to kind of figure out that I was there. So what I was looking for was thicker undergrowth, this was logged probably about 8 years ago, and where the skidder come down through now, it's all young beeches, raspberry, blackberry. So my thought was they'd be more comfortable in here than in that open timber. And the one mistake I made in looking for a spot, and I didn't realize it until the second time I came in to check this site, was I found a nice hemlock about 15 yards from the bait, set up for bow hunting. I like to be right around 15 yards. Not so close that it kind of hampers your efforts, where your shot angle may come into play, or just your proximity to the bait. Because I swear those big boars have a sixth sense. And you also don't want it further enough away where 20 yards I'm more than comfortable. I practice at 30 and 40. It makes 20 feel like a chip shot, but especially low light, right before shooting light ends, bears are black as ink. So to be able to pick that kill spot on a bear, you can't tell if their arm's back, if it's too dark. So I like to be close. But anyway, I found this hemlock. Looks good. It's a perfect shot to the bait. They will circle because it's thick enough in here. I expect that. But it puts me on the good side of the wind, which that's a whole other topic with bear hunting over bait. But anyway, what I noticed, I set this stand up earlier in the morning, or mid-morning I think it was. It was like 10 o'clock. Good cover, good shade. Now, what I noticed the last time I was in here, which was a little bit after midday, the sun gets over here in the opening heading to the west, and it lights up that tree pretty good. I think, because we do have a ridge to our west, that once we get closer to that prime time for bears over bait, that sun's going to be low enough behind the trees that I'm going to be okay. But if a bear comes in early, I've had him wander in at 2 o'clock before, I'm going to have to be super still and watch what I'm doing, and I may get burned, but we're going to try it. We're set up. Bears are hammering it. This was another reason why I kind of was like, whoa, hang on a sec. They have destroyed this barrel, cleaned it out. My camera's ripped off the tree. Hopefully they did that after I got some good pictures here, because I would love to see what it is. There was a mega giant in here I hunted for, I lost track, 6 years. I didn't see him here last year that I could tell, unless he lost some serious weight. But he was a mega giant bear, and I came close to. I shouldn't say that. I didn't come close. he had my number. I cut his trail where he was cutting my trail. Every time I'd come in to sit the bait, send check, see if I was here. And I had pictures and videos of that dude coming in 10 minutes after I left the stand. Nights I didn't sit here because of the wind and I sat elsewhere. He was in here well before shooting light ended. That's the curse of the big bears right there, though. They didn't get big for no reason. But anyway, that's the reason why I ran this video. I'm doing it on my phone, so maybe I'll redo this when I come back in at the end of the week to bait. We have 1 week until the opener, and things are looking good. Both these two baits in this area are getting pounded, so I can't wait. I can't wait. But anyway, I'm going to get this rebaited, get that camera set back up, and get out of here. We got some thunderstorms rolling in. And although it's pretty hot, it would feel good to get doused. Let's see if I can beat it back. But yeah, you guys you guys have any blunders that you may have made baiting bears? Throw them in the comments, because it's a philosophy all its own. Some people do things different. A lot of people do things different. Everything I do is based on, what are we sitting at now? About 20 years of bear hunting over bait. But anyway, I'm going to zip my hole, rebait this thing, and get out of here. I'm kind of wishing I'd brought in more bait now. Maniac Outdoors. Comment, like, subscribe, and let me know. You guys got any other little tips you want to share, or mistakes you want to help others avoid? That's cool. That's kind of why we're doing this. We are not pros by any means. I might have 20 years of bear hunting under my belt, but that don't mean jack. Because anybody who is serious about bear hunting knows you never know. Peace.